Hello, I'm happy you're here. Welcome back to my 30-day decluttering vlog series where I am trying to take control of the stuff in my house so it no longer affects me negatively. We're back. Ta-da! We're back to the closet because I cannot do this thing in one bite. That is just not going to be doable for me mentally, okay? We're going to make the chunks even smaller. We're gonna smoothie it. Like, we're no longer in bite-sized chunks. We are in a puree situation. We've done the clothes. We've done immediately on the floor, and if you've noticed on the floor, you'll see that the floor is not done in there. So hopefully after this decluttering project, my husband will be able to get in there and finish the floor, which we've been meaning to do. But since, again, it's in a spot that's kind of hidden, we have other sections in our house that needed addressing before the closet floor. So it's just been out of sight, out of mind. But I think after this decluttering, we might be able to get the floor done. We hope. If not, I can live like this. It's okay. But I think today we are going to do the shelves, or at least one shelf. If we can do both shelves, great. But if I can only manage to do one, then that's just going to have to be fine. Again, this is no longer bite-sized chunks. This is now puree. We do what we have to do. We adjust. We recognize what's going on within us. We don't have to push through for the sake of making content. Okay? So I invite you, if you also have trouble decluttering because the tasks feel too big, make them even smaller. Make them even smaller. We're good. However, here's the thing though. We are not jumping into this yet. Ooh, there we go. We're not jumping into this yet because I have library books I need to return and my son wants a haircut. So we are going to do that this morning first. We're going to head out, go to the library, hang out there, drop some books off. I don't think I have any books to pick up from the library yet. I have a few I'm waiting for, but they have a little bit of a wait list. And I'm also not going to be perusing any of the shelves for books because I am leaving on a trip very soon. So there's no point in getting a library book out because I don't want to travel with the library book. The distance I'm going is just too far to take a library book and feel like I'm being responsible. There's a few things in here that make me nervous to go through. Like that box, that Pampers box is full of just paperwork stuff that all needs going through. Nervous about that. This blue box, this cube guy, worried about that. There's another black cube up here that's full of like wires and things. And I think that that shelf is going to be the pain. So maybe I start with the top shelf, and then if the motivation keeps me rolling, then we do the second shelf. First, the library. All right, so we had a little change of plans. We went and got the haircut first, and I also got my eyebrows done. So if they're looking a little red and angry, yes. Yes, they are. So while we're killing time for the library to open up in 30 minutes, we're going to pop into Bull Moose, and we're gonna let Owen pick out a book for his birthday because he didn't get a book for his birthday. Usually they get books for their birthday, so.
A book for my birthday.
And Poppy's gonna pick out a book for her birthday as well. We are back from the library. Here's my kids' fort that they made earlier today. We've been having fun with that. I wasn't intending to pick up a book from the library because I am going on a trip soon and I don't know if I'll have the time to read it, but I could always sign it out again, I guess, maybe. But I saw this was new. It's Welcome to the Fae Cafe, and I have seen it before online. 4 deadly fae assassins come to the human realm to hunt down, I'm assuming, a mortal, and they end up getting roped into running a cozy cafe for her instead. So I'm excited for a book that's going to take that kind of like fairy fae situation and just kind of play with it, not be too serious about it. And I saw it up and it had like the new badge, and I was like, I have had this on my TBR and Storygraph for a little while because I've read the synopsis before and went, that sounds silly, let me read that. So I did grab that. I can make sure that this is returned before I go on my trip, which while you're watching this, I am actually on my trip by the time this particular video is out. So if you want to see if I finished this book, read it, and rated it, you can follow me on Storygraph. That does exist. But I just pulled into the driveway and I was like, oh yeah, I have to run 9 miles today to get ready for my half marathon in September, which I will be vlogging about later. So if you're interested in that, subscribe now. So I need to come back and I need to do my decluttering activity. It's 2:45. So we need to have snacks, we need to get ready for dinner. So many things just like hitting me all at once that I still need to do. So we're going to get to that in a second. The thing about these shelves is I don't think I need to go through anything that are on the top shelves. Like here are my 2 backpacks, folders and information from the hospital from when I had my children. I got this lamp when we were in Thailand, so I want to put this somewhere and like actually plug it in and use it. So I think maybe office? Yes. I've got a Scentsy wax warmer. I keep finding randomly like my kids' hospital bands. I want to say I went through the jewelry boxes recently. I know that this isn't like a great spot to keep jewelry boxes, like super inaccessible, but the jewelry boxes themselves are sentimental to me. I think everything on the top is more hits in that sentimental space, even though it all does need going through. It needs to be gone through. This stuff, hello, come on in. Water's fine. There you are. This stuff is like clothes and shirts and things, but these also feel sentimental, except for maybe some of the stuff that are like, this is a Halloween costume I made a few years ago for Halloween when I was Maple Pines. Should I put this with past projects or should I keep it with the sentimental stuff? So what I need are memory boxes. I don't want to buy new stuff for this project. This is the stuck feeling I feel like I always get into when it comes to decluttering tasks like this. It's like, well, it's not in the way, but it's not thoughtful either. What's up? I think everything up here is staying. Hello. All of these are probably also staying, but I just want to look at them real quick. Oh, and my battery is dying. Okay, I have configured all of the things, all of like the shirt things up there into 2 categories: life, friends, work, travel stuff, and softball. This is all like softball stuff. I guess we need to start a tote for like softball stuff, which I think I do have. I think this can be the tote to store more stuff like that. Is that our house? Okay. And there's some stuff in here like gear, but I think I can move that to another softball tote I have. Our mowers are here now. I'm gonna make sure he does not destroy our surprise pumpkin. Barrier secured. And I've just been like walking and running around and it feels like my groin hurts. Like right, like I got a long run I'm trying to do. I have not been very good at my running training either. Do I go out? Do I do a workout day? Like actually do a workout day? I was meant to do a workout day like 2 days ago and I didn't. Or does it hurt because I haven't been doing anything? I could ice it and heat it before. Okay, we came down here for a battery. So that way we could continue sorting the stuff. So let's do that. So here is the thing of it, right? I had this little tote and it's like full of softball equipment, like for me to play, like pants, belts, helmet, stuff like that. For when I did the adult league and also cleats. And I have cleats, more cleats in there too. This tote, which I also have dedicated to softball stuff. Let me just show you what's in here. Just softballs. This should be the equipment tote. I was packing away all of my like coaching gear, like my shirts and sweatpants and jackets and anything that has the team on it, but I can just leave them out in my closet. I don't need to pack them away every year, which I was doing for a little bit, but that's just an extra step that does not need to happen because I have the space to just have them on a shelf. Then I have lineup cards from 2021. Like there's a lineup card on here. And then this ball from kids with names on it can go into mems. I would also like to say I would love an adult softball fast pitch league like around here. I would love to be a part of that. Like, and also if I could find a group that didn't take it super seriously, I think that would be so much fun. I'm not a slow pitch girly. I've been thinking though, like, should I just do it? But I would still want to do like an all women's league. I loved softball for like the sisterhood aspect of it. Not that it can't be fun playing slow pitch with a bunch of men that might take it too seriously, but I would just prefer to play with all women. Grab that other pair of cleats and put those in there as well. Gifts I've ever been given by teams, that can all live in here. Softball equipment can live there, and I can just have my coaching gear on a shelf for when it's season time. Cool. That makes it better. It's not a beautiful memory box, but it's there nonetheless. So now I just need a box for these. So until then, I'm gonna put it back up on that shelf. Softball memories, softball gear. This box, while it does say Pampers on it, also says softball paperwork. So let's get something a little less obnoxious to be the container for softball paperwork, and then they can all just live together in a happy little stack.
Oh no!
Hope you didn't come in for a nap. Can I just put the things in there, because most of it's in like folders and stuff, can I just put it in here for now? This is a decluttering. I should go through it, shouldn't I? I don't want to. I don't know if you can tell. All right, let's go through some paperwork. Papers and stuff. Whoops, it's later. These things happen. I am going to skip going through the paperwork today because I have made it done. I have gotten rid of stuff. I am going to put the stuff back into the closet, and as we've already discussed, the closet is a multi-day affair. So I think it should only take 1 or 2 times through to do everything I want to do. Tomorrow is a really busy day though. I have clinics in the morning, and then I'm meeting a friend and her kids out at the beach in the afternoon. So I don't have a lot of time to go through the paperwork and like the nitty-gritty bits of the closet that are left, because a lot of it is big totes with things in that need going through. So I don't know that we will do the closet tomorrow, but we are coming back to it. If we don't do it tomorrow, we will do it soon. But just because tomorrow is so busy, I don't want to commit to that tomorrow. And I think I have a couple other smaller places that I can declutter. I think something that would be easy but feels kind of daunting is going through my books. So that might be a good one to do tomorrow. And then we will jump back into the closet eventually. So make sure you're giving this a thumbs up so I know. Do you like this kind of content? Do you like this challenge situation? Are you gonna be sticking around for any of the other things? The half marathon training, the trip coming up. Like, are you sticking around, or are you just here for the decluttering? Because we will have more decluttering to do, don't you worry. There will be more. I promise. But let's get this stuff back in, and then I think some of the other stuff we can save out. So let's get the bulk of this back in, and then I think I'm going to leave like this can stay out, and I think we just need something new for this. Pack it up, boys. Dave and I ended up out at late dinner, and now it's very late. It's time for me to go to bed. I've got to get up early in the morning and do all the things we've already talked about me having to do. So I'm going to go lay in bed. I'm gonna read some of my new book that I just got from the library and call it a night. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you're enjoying this, and I will see you tomorrow.